She laughed in my face when I told her I was a Marine, called me just another wannabe in camouflage. By the time she realized my old unit still had my back, it was too late. When the Corps shows up, they don't come to talk. They come to remind people what respect looks like. I moved into the neighborhood for peace. Wide yard, quiet mornings, and room to breathe after 20 years in the Marines. But HOA Karen made that impossible. It started with notes on my porch. Your flag violates HOA color standards. Then came the fines. My truck, my haircut, even my service dog. Every week, she had something new. The final straw came on Memorial Day. I was raising my flag when Karen marched over, hands on hips, that smirk already there. Fake Marines don't get to use the Corps' symbols, she sneered. The neighbors froze. My jaw tightened, but I didn't say a word. I'd learned long ago that silence makes people uncomfortable, and in her case, it made her reckless. The next morning, she called a community meeting and announced that I was impersonating military personnel. She even filed a complaint with the HOA board. But here's the problem. One of my old squad mates works at the county's Veteran Affairs office. By the next day, the Department of Defense and Marine Corps liaison were informed. They sent a formal notice to the HOA demanding clarification on alleged claims of fraudulent service. Karen thought it was a joke until 2 uniformed Marines showed up at her doorstep. The same neighbors who once watched me quietly mow my yard now watched 2 decorated officers walk across Karen's lawn, their medals catching sunlight. I didn't have to say a thing. They did all the talking. When they left, Karen's face was ghost white. Turns out, falsely accusing a veteran is a federal offense: harassment, defamation, and falsifying reports. A week later, I received a written apology signed by the entire HOA board and an invitation to lead their Veterans Day event. I politely declined. Instead, I hung my flag higher, polished the brass plate on my front post, and wrote 3 words on the sign below it: earned, not claimed.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.